Hey, so I wanted to quickly start coming on and showing you my alterations process, just to show that alterations doesn't have to be extreme. Like, you can do the simplest of things and make a big difference. So if you enjoy watching these types of videos or you want to learn how to do alterations, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get into this. All right, so client came to me with this dress and it is for prom. Absolutely gorgeous dress. And it is slightly large and the cut of the V is a bit low. So what I will be doing is stitching it about 1 inch high, because that is the measurement that I took when we did the consulting. So I will take this up about an inch and it will be simple. I will be doing a ladder stitch or just hand stitching, and I don't mind hand stitching. You can sew this down with the machine, but I prefer hand stitching. And the back, my mannequin is kind of large, but she's super petite and she wants this a little bit tighter. So on her, I measured about 2 inches to take in, so I will be doing that, and I will take it in from about the zipper all the way down. I will taper that. So yeah, so what I will be doing is seam ripping, taking out the zipper. Obviously, I will do my measurement about 2 inches in, and then put back the zipper at the 2 inch mark, and then take it in. All right, so let's get into it. So I'm starting off with measuring how much I need to take up of the neckline, and then once I do that, I will go ahead and hand stitch, and I will do a ladder stitch for that. Here I am measuring how much I will be taking in at the zipper part, and then I will pin down. All right, so once I'm done pinning my area, or the new area where the zipper will be, with alterations, you want to return the garment to its original state, meaning the way it was sewn together is exactly how you want to sew it back. So make sure to study how it was finished. So with the zipper, you can see here it has a closing or a casing, or I'm not sure what term to use for this, but this is how I want to finish it off when I sew it back together. To make things easy for me, I might just leave this on, but that depends on how the zipper comes off. So next is to seam rip the zipper off. So again, I'm just studying how it was closed, so that when it comes to this part, that is exactly how I will be closing the zipper. All right, so I have taken the zipper off. This is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like without the zipper. So originally I had pinned each individual side, but you know that they have to be even on both sides. So what I did was take out the pins on one side, pin so that it pins both ways, okay? So I did that all along the amount that I will be taking in. And then on the other side, I'll just make sure that these pins are matching with the pins that I pinned on the other side. Hope that makes sense. So I will just be trying to pin just this part, okay? Just that part. And it doesn't matter if it's going to be both parts, because I will be going ahead and trimming this. Now, always remember, measure twice, cut once. So be very sure of your measurements. Be very sure of the measurements before you cut anything. So, okay. So just make sure that my pins are aligned, okay? So both sides. And I will go ahead and trim about, let's see, excuse me. I'll say half an inch, about half an inch, okay? So I am positive about my measurements, so I will go ahead and do that. I do not use any specific type of scissors, just my normal fabric scissors, and I will trim that down. Don't judge me. This is how I do it, and it has worked for me. And my client comes in for another fitting, so I know for sure that there are no mistakes being made here, because if anything, this might even be big, because from my measurements, my client is pretty petite. So, and I'll just go ahead and open that. I'll use my seam ripper. And yeah, so that's it for now. I will go ahead and just take a look and see how this was finished. So it was serged down, so I can go ahead and serge that down and then place my zipper in and sew it closed and just finish everything. All right, so I went ahead and serged that, so our raw edges are nice and cleaned, and this is what I did for this side. So that will be tucked in, and we will go ahead and place our zipper. I should have cleaned that before I came back on camera. But I'll just quickly show you what or how we will be placing the zipper. So it was originally placed at the top like this, wrong side, at the top like this, and it was folded over, and then our binding or closing went on like that. So I will go ahead and pin our zipper. First, I'll clean it up, and I don't have my pins here. So I will just clean off the zipper and pin it, and it should be about half an inch in, so I'll make sure that I have my zipper placed half an inch in so I can sew it down in the correct place. And I'll just sew it down all the way there, and then do that on the other side as well, and then close the bottom here. Alrighty, zipper is done. This is what it looks like, closed. Okay, and all I need to do right now is to finish off. I will close this, make sure I taper it down so that we don't have like a diaper bum showing. So I'll taper that down and smooth it out. And also I need to finish adding the binding back on. So I will put that back on, and that will pretty much be the dress. All right, be sure to like and subscribe if these are the type of videos that you enjoy watching and learning from. And I have a Facebook community that I've just opened up for people who want to learn about alterations and refashion. So it's a brand spanking new community. So please join me so that we can learn together and just share our love and information of alterations. All right, see you there and see you in the next video.